Hey guys, it's Becca back here with the Millman Family, and we are with Sophie here. She is now married to Dre, and they have taken Fortune with them, which Fortune is way over here, rolling on the ground by some onions. Okay, well, I don't know, I can't put them in my inventory. Yeah, so whatever. Fortune had given birth like a while back to a horse whom I named Gordy, because I'd stay with the father and mother's first initial and then he was a male, so he was after his dad, Guacho or whatever. So he's named Gordy. And he has really awesome markings on his body, and I was very, very happy with how he came out. And so, yeah, he's just like really, really different from all my other horses, which is really cool. But then we've also had a lot of birthdays, and there has been a few new additions to the Millman family, and a couple of them are here. Yes, she had twins. I don't know why this family keeps doing this. It's not like everyone has the fertility treatment. There's only like one person who does, and everyone keeps having like twins and triplets. It's crazy. But this is Simone, and this is Sadie, and they were just born like yesterday. And also Cheryl gave birth to a new baby boy named Dean. And yeah, so the family tree I want to show you is huge. Like, this is Dre, and here's Derek and Cheryl. Then there's Sophie, his wife, and his two daughters, Sadie and Simone. Then we have Charlotte, who is dating Alyssa Siegel. Yes, it's a girl. Whatever. Don't make stupid remarks. Which she already has a family tree too. This is her father, Matthew, and her mother, Casey. Spelt different than Casey in my family, which is cool. Then this is Derek, who is also spelled different than my Derek. Her sister, Jada, and her little sister, Kelly. Then we have Christy is now a child. Carly and Kimberly are toddlers now. Courtney is still married to Bart, and they have their daughters Chloe, Cammie, and Clara. And don't ask me why they're not over here. I have no idea. Well, then he has a sister named Pearl, and a father named Morgan, who has a brother named Juan. His grandmother, Victoria, has a dead brother named Squiddy, which is very weird to me. His grandfather, Shorty Jonningsbeard, has a dead sister named Vera. So that's them. And he has a mother named Aisha, and she is dating AJ Yamamoto, which that's just like big. His family is on his side is big and hers is big, so they're gonna have a huge family tree. Casey is still dating Charlie. They haven't moved on to anything else, and she has adopted a son named Chase, who is now a toddler. And then we have Daniel and his girlfriend Jeannie and their daughter Julia, and she has a family tree, and her brother's name is Gary, and he's dating Kaylee Lay, and she also has a family tree, which her father is Gil, and her mother is Laurel, and her twin brother is Jonah. And then their mother is Paula Shaw, and their father is Ezekiel Shaw, and he's dating Luis Olibros. So they all have that huge family tree. And then there's baby Dean, who doesn't have a family tree because, well, he does, but he doesn't have a big family tree because he's still a baby. And yeah, so the family tree is getting really huge, and I don't know if I said this on a earlier video or not, but Cheryl is going to be the one who completes the achievement that comes with the Showtime, like the achievements that you do for them. You get like the badges or whatever. There's one that says have 15 kids. Well, since she already had like a ton of kids, I was like, oh, I'm just going to do it with her because it'll be a lot easier. And then I have to have each child of her 15 kids have at least 2 kids, which Courtney has 3. So that's a bonus. And Dre already has his 2, but Dre and Daniel and Dean, I want them all to have boys, because if they have boys, then the Millman family name will keep going on. Even knowing Casey has that adopted boy whose last name is Millman, which helps, but only one, then you have less chances. So we're going to try for boys on all the boys, and the girls don't really matter. They can have, I want them to have a boy at least to keep the family name that they take, to keep that going on. So I want all my kids to have boys, and so we're trying for 15 kids, and we have 9 right now, which means that she needs to have 6 more. 6 more kids, and then she's done. I promise. Like, I didn't plan on her having any more after Charlotte, and then we had Christy, and then we had 2 more, and I was like, well, it's time to just do the 15. So then we had Dean, and now we're planning on more. But we're going to wait a bit because we're going to wait for Dean to age up and for Carly and Kimberly to just about age up, because then we won't have so many young babies. And actually, it's almost Charlotte's birthday, so she'll be moving out soon. So that's that. I just figured I would inform you on what's happening with that family tree, because it is getting huge, and I know a lot of people like to know how big like the family tree is, and so I figured I would explain. Let's see if we can get her to eat the onions. Eat these onions. She's a bit hungry, so I just figured we could have her eat them, but I don't know if she'll be able to because it's like on a hill. Oh yeah. Okay, and then go home. There's no more, just go home. Such a fatty. Her piggy thing went up. Okay. Alright, go home. Alright, so, if you're wondering, Sophie does not have a job yet, but she's going right now to pay the bills, and then she's going to look into the newspaper because she wants a job in the pro sports, which is, like, always in the newspaper. Oh, and if you haven't seen this house, I built this house perfectly for them. I put like the nice flowers out front, and I did like the nice garage. It's not too much because they didn't have a ton of money to begin, and it was like $54,000 or something to start off with. So yeah, it was a lot of money at first. But it's getting better, and they're getting more money. They have $5,000 right now, which we need to buy a couple of things. Oh look, pro sports. Perfect. Yes, we want you to take that job. And I know if she takes that job, it means that she's going to have to leave, and the babysitter's going to have to be called. But we really can't afford her to stay home, because if she stays home, it's going to, like, they're not going to make any money. And it says, Dre is out doing, like, this thing, and he gets, it says, no way, Dre Millman, welcome, welcome, no, you won't be paying full price today. Normally it costs $0, but you only have to pay $0, whatever. He's doing this opportunity, but I only do the first part because I don't want to promote the restaurant to 3 Sims, because I think that's boring. So, she gets a memory for joining this pro sports career, and if you don't know what pro means, it means professional. And Dre gets one for eating at a restaurant. And Sophie did just get a want to have a child, and now she has a want to have a child with Dre. But that's not going to be for a bit, and I'm not even sure that's going to be before I switch houses. One thing I don't like about The Sims is when you switch houses, you lose your like opportunities and your wishes, which I think is kind of dumb because like you may want to switch, but you may want to come like right back. So you shouldn't have to lose that, but you do, and it's really aggravating to me sometimes. Like I'm like, why the hell would you take that away? Like, I don't get it. Alright, well, the thing is we have twins, and so she like has to like watch them all the time if I don't put them in there. Sorry, I'm gonna have her work out. Alright, she wants to do a strength workout. So if they don't sleep in the swing, then they're always like crying as babies. So I may just leave them in there even knowing I normally don't, because Dre has to get to sleep because he has to work tomorrow at 9 a.m. and she also has to work tomorrow. No, she does not have to work tomorrow. But she gets really tired. And I'm trying to keep my volume up, even though it may sound loud to me. On the videos it sounds quieter. So I'm trying to keep it up so that you guys can hear the volume, even knowing the stupid phone's ringing. Oh God. No, I don't want to do that, thank you. So I'm trying to keep the volume up so that you guys can hear what's happening, plus also hear me talk, because sometimes, like, you can't hear this, or sometimes it's too loud and you can't hear me. It's like a struggle between what's good and what's not, pretty much. Also, Fortune is about to become an elder horse, in 33 days, or I think it's, yeah, 33 days. So that is going to be happening here pretty soon, and then she will choose when it's time for her to pass on, which will be very sad to see her go, because she is the first pet that I got, I think, with the new expansion pack with pets. So if I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments below, but I'm pretty sure she's the first pet that we got, because she's Fortune, or she's Faith and Gordy's mom. And also this is Chet now. He's grown up to be an adult horse. So they're like all adult horses now, and there's no like baby babies, and the baby babies are all males. So I don't know, I might get Faith to have another child just because she only has the one, and I kind of want her to have a girl. But yeah. And this is Casey and Courtney's house. They've been having lots of parties, so I just leave the balloons outside. But yeah, so the horses kind of live next door to each other, which is kind of cool because they can interact with one another. And yeah. Alright, let's get her to not break a sweat, because her hygiene has went from full to almost empty in like a little while. And I have to let her work out until she's fatigued, but she might pass out before then because that's a couple hours away. And let's get the horses to take care of themselves. Oh, I know what I needed to buy. I needed to get horse stalls because we don't have any here. We just have this this hitching post or whatever it's called. Because they were so poor, I couldn't even afford the whatchamacallit, the horse things. And this house isn't done being built either. There's a lot more that I'm going to be adding on as we go. But I have to buy 2 of these. And because horses can't sleep with each other once they become adult horses, which I think is really kind of annoying. Because I really, really want them to like why can't you connect these? Maybe I can do it this way. I've never connected these on my lots. I've always seen it like, oh yeah, like this. I've always seen it like this at the park things, but I've never seen it actually like this, like on a lot, and I think it would be cool. I don't know how this all works. I could be totally doing this wrong. I wouldn't even know. Alright, so I've used some of the money that we had that Dre had gotten from his promotion and a couple of other things. I also want to add in another parking spot outside so that we can add another car to the lot, because she has a car but Dre doesn't, so it kind of seems like he should have a car also. Well, right now we're not the richest of people, so we're going to try and keep things simple. There's no TV, I realized, in the house, so for them to have fun, it's like impossible. So we're going to try and find like a cheapo TV that fits in this living room somehow, and I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but I might just delete these, which will give us some more money, and just place it there and hope that that's okay. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with these guys, like, because they have so much going on, like, there's so much, like, furniture already in here, but it's, like, not stuff that's entertaining. So, I don't really know what to add in for them. But the TV was a big thing, so we'll just stick with that for right now. And it looks like the horses really could use some sleep, so let's get them to come out here and nap. Please excuse that. It does it all the time, and I don't even know why. Alright. So the girls are still chilling in their swings. And the horses are in their pens now because they really needed to sleep. And I love that you can connect them. That's a really good idea for when people have more than one horse, which obviously I do. So it's a really good idea. But I did realize that you can use other Sims or other horses' pens, like the one next door. We could use that one when we didn't have them. So it's not like it was a total loss. But yeah. She really needs to eat. Okay, all these weird noises, I have no idea what they are. If anyone knows what they are, just tell me so I know, because they go off all the time. And I have no idea what they even mean. And it started happening once I installed Showtime. I swear that has to be a glitch. Alright, so I'm gonna let the horses eat and drink when they get up because they're looking kind of thirsty and hungry. And the babies next door are screaming. I don't know if you can hear that, but listen. Okay, now they don't want to do it. They're definitely in their high chair. Yeah, see? Horse gnome in there. I do have, so I can see objects within the house, but you can't see Sims. I thought that's what it meant, like you could see the Sims in their houses, and I thought that'd be cool. But if you can't, that's just kind of stupid. So I might just turn it back off, because there's no point in me just seeing furniture. I don't care about what furniture they have, honestly. Why won't this car go here? Come on. There we go. Alright, those are the two cars that they have, and yeah, it's just like, whatever. Are you almost done? Jeezum. I swear, she's gonna pass out on the floor. I can't believe she already has the want to have a child again. I understand she's family oriented, but geez, you just had twins. Don't you think you need to let your body recover a tad bit? I would think you would. Okay, so she finally finished, which is about time. And now she's going to eat some salad because she's like starving, and then she's going to climb into bed because she's exhausted. And the kids next door are still screaming. Poor babies next door. I would switch over, but I don't really see a need to switch over when nothing's going to be happening over there, just taking care of the babies. I might do my next video over there, to be honest. So check back for that. And guys, this is where I'm going to end this episode because it's about 25 minutes. So I will talk to you guys in the next episode. I hope you like seeing the family tree. Please don't forget to thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye!